One day, a husband and wife were traveling through a dark, dense, and spooky forest road. It was winter, and the mountains were covered with snow. The trees were bending under the weight of the snow. The road was very dark, and there was not a single person in sight. The husband was driving the car while his wife was sleeping in the passenger seat. They were traveling comfortably in the warm atmosphere inside the car, while it was freezing outside. Suddenly, a branch fell from a tree and blocked the road. The wife woke up because of the sudden stop. Both of them were stunned and looked into each other's eyes. The husband told his wife, "Wait, let me get out and clear the road." However, his wife stopped him because she had heard a story that no one should travel on that road at night. She said that if someone ever had to travel on that road, they should never get out of the vehicle or stop there. But the husband did not listen to her. He stepped out of the car, dragged the branch to the side of the road, and came back into the car. While adjusting his seat, he told his wife, "See, nothing happened. These are all fake stories." They continued their journey and reached home safely, but the real horror began from there. The first few days after that incident were completely normal. However, after a few days, the father noticed that their 14-year-old son was standing by the window, looking outside and waving at something. He walked over to him and looked through the window, but he couldn't see anyone. Thinking that the boy was simply playing or imagining things, he ignored it. As the days passed, the father noticed the same thing happening again. One day, while he was sitting on the couch doing some office work, he saw his son waving at something outside the window once more. This made him suspicious, so he discussed it with his wife. After listening to him, she admitted that she had also been experiencing strange and unusual things for the past few days. However, they dismissed it, believing it was just confusion or a misunderstanding. A few days later, while the father was again working on the couch, he saw his son waving at something outside the window and even trying to offer it some food. Alarmed, he walked to the window and looked outside. He was shocked by what he saw. An old man wearing torn clothes was standing outside their gate, silently staring at the window. The father immediately rushed outside, thinking that it was just a homeless or mentally unstable man. But when he reached the gate, there was no one there. The old man had vanished without a trace. After that day, the same incident kept happening repeatedly. The father even asked the neighbors if they had ever seen anyone standing in front of their house, but they all denied seeing anyone. At that point, the wife remembered the night when her husband had stepped out of the car to remove the fallen branch from the road. She became suspicious that something had followed them home from that forest. Desperate for answers, they visited a priest. After listening to their story, the priest told them that a supernatural entity had followed them from that road and had been trying to enter their house. However, it had been unable to enter because the family prayed regularly and were devoted to God. The priest performed a series of rituals to remove the entity. After that, everything returned to normal, and the strange incidents never happened again.